I am the professional Harley T. Morris, and this time around I want to talk about what happened at Money in the Bank. Not the entire event, even though I do recommend going back and watching the entire show, because the entire show was pretty good. I thought the tag match was pretty good. It was, the R-Truth stuff was a good break between all the action, and then the women's title match with Tamina was pretty good versus Bayley. The Universal title match told a good story character-wise, and the WWE title match had some very good work in it. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Money in the Bank ladder matches themselves, and how I thought this was a lot of fun. Like, I know some people, I can see a lot of people hating on this, though. There's a lot of people hating on, like, oh, this ain't wrestling, this ain't this ain't that. And those same people would probably be like, oh, I remember back in the Attitude Era, people were blah, blah, blah. Like, trust me, this match was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend going to watch it. Not every part of it worked, in my opinion. I liked how it all, I'll get to that, but I liked how it all started off with the women in the lobby, the men in the gym. Even though I thought everybody was supposed to be starting in the lobby, it was fine separating the two, so that way, like, they weren't all just, like, mingling. That comes later. Asuka starting things off with the dive off that balcony was a good start. It started the match off hot, started off quick. The men brawling through the gym. That was a nice looking gym. It was. Baron Corbin getting 7 years bad luck. That was, like I said, and then Otis, sorry, my apologies. Otis, freaking with sets and reps, laying all that weight on AJ Styles. Otis was just, he was having a ball. You could tell he was just enjoying it. And him and Daniel Bryan, you could tell were just enjoying the hell out of this. They were just like, hey, we know this is going to be a little goofy. Let's just make it a little goofy. If people laugh at it, great. We're here to entertain. This isn't a match. So they're brawling all throughout the building, and you see a cameo from Brother Love. Rey Mysterio stops as Brother Love's coming out of the stall, and you hear the catchphrase, "I love you." More brawling. They go into this area where they have like a wall covered in like a cage with like ropes, like actual rope, to make it look like a wrestling ring. And they're all brawling. Baron Corbin gets tied up like Andre the Giant, which I thought was great. And for some reason they had not Doink pop his head up. It was a little like you could tell it looked nothing like Doink the Clown. The makeup was right and everything. It had the green wig and everything, but it looked nothing like Doink the Clown. So more brawling, and like I said, they're going all over the place, and it's very, very entertaining. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. And then they end up AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan end up brawling into Vince McMahon's office, and guess who just happens to be there? Vince McMahon. And like I was waiting to hear something like "you're fired" or something like that, or no. Instead, he just gets really pissed off. It's like, "Get out of here!" And then as they're leaving, they're like, "Oh wait, well, let's get the chairs." And then they leave, and then they start calling each other cowards because they wouldn't stand up to Vince. That was, like I said, this overall very, very entertaining stuff. Eventually, the women and the men all brawl into this like catering section where Paul Heyman is about to eat a sandwich, or they're trying to imply that he's going to eat the entire buffet. And just a big food fight breaks out because, of course, food fight. Like I said, this is entertaining. At some point, Shayna Baszler grabs Rey Mysterio in the clutch. Oh shit! Oh, that's me. Otis big clamp. It was just chaos. It was great. Otis walks in the kitchen. There's John Laurinaitis for some reason on a scooter. People power. Gets pied. I don't know. So it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was random, but it was okay. And then one part of the match I had a big problem with. The women fight into this like boardroom area where they have a briefcase hanging above the desk. It's obviously decor. Dana Brooke actually grabs it and thinks she's won the match. This was a big misstep because it makes Dana look stupid. It makes her look stupid as hell. For weeks and weeks and weeks, all they've been saying is that the briefcases will be above the roof of the building. It's on all the advertisement says it. And she thinks this random briefcase hanging in this random room is the Money in the Bank briefcase. It made her look very stupid. And Stephanie McMahon did not help, calling out how stupid she was being, and how, Nia Jax was drooling, while obviously not being there in person. Like, you could tell, which I understand, like, social distancing, maybe she couldn't get up there or whatever reason, but it looked bad. It made Dana look bad. It was not that great. So after a lot more brawling, and eventually Dana slips and bangs her head off the floor from a janitor. There's even a spot during the food fight where Carmella gets put through a table. Finally, we get to the roof. Asuka, who has been outrunning everybody, finally gets up there, and Baron Corbin comes in, and for some reason is acting like Asuka is going for the men's briefcase. Asuka knocks him down and wins the women's briefcase. Okay, cool choice. Asuka is always one of those women that they've kept strong enough to where if they put her back in the title scene, it's believable, and it's very realistic, and it's not like just a random thing that happened and like, oh, well, Asuka's been buried forever. No. I mean, she just came off a long run as tag champ, and she's had multiple women's title runs. So it's very believable for her to win. And then the men come in, and the women just disappear. Men come in, start brawling some more, start brawling some more. And then the most craziest thing that made me go, okay, we're doing this, is Baron Corbin throws Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black off the roof of the building. What the hell? Oh, that's murder. He probably just killed them. They'll probably be on Raw, but whatever. So, Baron Corbin and AJ Styles are fighting on top of the ladder. Elias shows up out of nowhere, hits Baron Corbin with the guitar. He falls. AJ Styles does not have a good grip on the case, so it slips out of his hand. And Otis, of all people, Otis gets the briefcase and is declared the winner. I didn't see that happening. Good on him, though. Good on him, though. Like, Otis has been pushed really well this year. Like, he had that really good storyline with Mandy Rose, Dolph Ziggler, and all of them, and now he's Mr. Money in the Bank. The guy's entertaining as all hell. Like, good on him. Didn't see that ending coming. Overall, entertaining match. Couple missteps here or there, but entertaining as all hell. Very interested to see where they go with it. Very interested. Also, the pay-per-view was only 2.5 hours long. Less than Raw. And I remember when back in the day, a lot of people would have been complaining about that. But here, it's refreshing. Well, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. And overall, I'll just tell you, go watch this match. Go watch the entire show. It was very, very good. Very entertaining. WWE really knows how to put on a good show whenever they need to. They know how to put on a really good show. At the beginning of this vlog, hopefully will have posted my next upcoming match this Wednesday on Zoom. It will be broadcast live, so tune into that. All the information should be on that match graphic. And yeah, I was able to get a little bit more ring time yesterday, and I'm looking forward to this Wednesday, and I hope everybody, as many people as can tune in and watch and enjoy. And I will talk to you guys here very, very soon.